Okay, this is my speech. He doesn't count, but there's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. She's gonna record. Okay. Okay. So we have my informational speech, and we're gonna talk about the benefits of marijuana. No, we're not gonna talk about getting high, because that's not what this is about. Okay, so we're gonna go into history. So marijuana was discovered in 1753, and it was introduced to Westerners in 1800 by a doctor, and he was doing studies on it, and he considered it like a drug, like meth and all that. It's not really a drug after they found it. Anyway, the plant became associated. Oh, that's a typo. Okay, with immigrants, because they used it for recreational purposes, so they just used it to like get high and not for anything else, just to have a good time. But then in early 2017, they started legalizing it because they started finding out that there was a lot of benefits to using marijuana instead of dad instead of just to have fun. So some uses it has is for medicine or recreational, and then the like seeds from it can be used for like oil or beauty products or food, and then it also has the fibers that can be used for like paper and fabric and rope, which actually I did some research on this, and it's honestly really interesting. um so for like the seeds, you can use it in food because it's really rich in like protein and fats, and it's really good for you. And then the rope, it makes pretty good rope. So I just included a picture of the rope, and there's the food, and this is the oil that the seeds can make. And I was doing research, but like the most interesting part was the paper. But the oil you can use for your face,
Bless you.
and it'll moisturize your face, and it will clear
Bless you.
your acne. It's good for your acne too, and you can put it in your hair, and it promotes hair growth. So don't raise your hand. Anyway, and then the paper was the most interesting thing I found, because you can recycle
Bless
this
you.
paper like 6 or 7 times, and you can only recycle paper from trees only 3 times. So this is more recyclable. Two, like it's better because it doesn't like turn yellow like paper does when it gets old, and it lasts a lot longer. And
Bless you.
and also,
Hey.
if we start like the reason why we don't use it is because like it's more expensive, but it's more expensive because it's really good paper. And if we started using paper made from hemp, we can like stop cutting down rainforests for paper. And since it's a plant, it grows a lot faster, which I thought was really cool. So it's like really good for the environment if you switch to hemp based paper. So that's what I learned on that. And then, so there are like 2 components that people mainly focus on marijuana, which is CBD. And it's mainly, its common form is like oil, is what they usually use it for, but like some people use it for water and stuff. Like they have CBD water. Well, it has like, they use this for water and like oil and stuff because it has like, it can't get you high basically. It has no intoxicating properties, and it's used to reduce like pain and inflammation and anxiety. If you have anxiety, you can use like the oil, and it calms you down, and it helps with epileptic seizures, and it helps with people who have insomnia, so it helps them sleep better. And they also made this medicine for 2 forms of childhood epilepsy, Dravet syndrome, which I actually, they're both forms of epilepsy. I just went into detail with it, but I don't know where my notes went. So they use the medicine out of the CBD. And then the second main part, which everybody knows about, is THC. And THC is mainly used as a painkiller. And it's a lot safer, like opioids. Like they're very, very, very addictive. So like whenever you go and hurt yourself and the doctor prescribes you opioids, a lot of people get really addicted to it. But like with marijuana, it's really impossible to overdose on it, and it's also far less addictive. And then THC helps your muscles relax. Well, that's why a lot of people like to smoke it, is because it helps them relax, and it's very beneficial for someone who suffers from Parkinson's disease, who has like a bunch of like they can't control their muscles. So it's really good for them. It helps them not like it helps them control their muscles a lot more. And then it's like you're able to feel relaxed without the feeling of being sedated. Like whenever you take painkillers and stuff, you have to take like you feel like you need to take a nap or something. But like you use like THC. I use this picture. It has like the oils and different pills and stuff that it comes in. Like you can get it in different forms, and it helps manage your weight because, well, when you get high, you tend to want to eat. So if like people want to gain weight, they usually like take some THC so it changes their appetite and they want to eat. Well, of course, with everything, marijuana comes with side effects. One of the side effects is diarrhea. Changes in weight or appetite, which is I just described, like isn't really that bad of a thing. And fatigue, because it helps you relax a lot, so you really want to like sleep, but it ain't too bad like normal regular painkillers. Basically, if you want to take marijuana as like a medicine, you have to visit your doctor and see what they think based on your health issues. But there was this report, and they were doing this experiment on mice, and these mice were getting like really, really, really big doses of marijuana, and it actually gave them like liver, like it intoxicated their liver. But it was because they were given huge, ridiculous amounts of it. So I don't think that that would happen on a normal base because I never heard of that before until I researched it. So in conclusion, marijuana is used for other things besides having fun and letting loose with your friends. It's actually really, really good for the planet if we used it more resourcefully. And like it's really good for medicine wise, for you medicine wise. So that's what I learned when I was researching on the benefits of marijuana.